Welcome to the show presented by BDG Sports. I am your host, Vince Douglas Gregory. What's on my agenda? What is on my agenda? Hey, I have no agenda. What I'm about to say might confuse 99.9% of you, but the other 1% knew and saw this coming. What I'm about to say might confuse 99.9%, but the other 10 would have seen this coming. They would have been like, yes, we knew it. Yes, we knew it. But hold that just for a second. Just go ahead and hold it for a second, because it's like this. I can't wait for baseball season to end. What? Should I say it again? I cannot wait for baseball season to end. And no, this isn't because my team isn't good. This isn't because my team ain't great. This isn't because my team has become an amusement park, or where you go to be amused, but you're not amused and you just want to get away. So you grab something, you latch on to something, you do other things, like sport betting. But hey. Different time, different day, that will get addressed. But I cannot wait for baseball season to end. Those who said that it's one of, if not the boringest sport ever to be played, I argued against that. I still believe that. I still truly in my heart of hearts believe that is true. But for some reason, this season has just not been entertaining. This season has just not been eye-catching. This season has just not been something that I wanted to follow day after day after day after day. And no, I'm not saying this, once again, because my team isn't competitive. I'm not saying this because there are non-likable characters within the game. I'm saying this because I know it's about to come. I'm saying this and I'm preparing myself to what's about to come. A lockout, a strike, and or both, because the CBA is set to expire. The CBA, collective bargain agreement, for those who would like to keep up. The collective bargain agreement is set to expire, and we all know that both sides aren't really close, because both sides are making some preposterous offers, or one side is, because we can't do both sides on everything. One side is making a crazy offer or proposal, and I'll let you decide on which side that is. I will let you decide on which side that is, because this is my serious and prepared face, and I just can't wait till the season to end so they can go ahead and figure out what's gonna happen. Go ahead and figure out what they're going to do, because hey, if there is another stoppage because Millionaires and Billionaires can't come to an agreement, they're gonna lose some people. They are going to lose some people who aren't going to come back like before. I know people that has not come back after the last debacle. Me, on the other hand, I will come back. Maybe not. More maybe than maybe not. Let's say a coin toss, say 50-50, and you know how those 50-50 goes. You know how those 50-50 percentages go. It would depend on who gets what, and I'm leaning towards the Millionaires. I'm not betting on the Millionaires. If I was a betting man, I'd sport bet. If I was a betting man, I'd sport bet. But I'm not a betting man. But if I wasn't sport betting and I still was a betting man, I'd bet on the Billionaires winning once again. But hey. This isn't me complaining about Billionaires, cause you earned it. This isn't me complaining about Billionaires because you earn it. That would be me. That would be like me complaining about 90 Days franchise and saying it's not good. We all know the truth. We all know what's up. We all know what it is. We all tune into it for a particular reason. It's a wide spectrum, a wide range of reasons. And if you say you don't enjoy, if you say you don't like, if you have a different or real agenda or motive against it, and you're watching, that's on you. This isn't me having a motive or agenda or all of that. I was gonna say nonsense, but all of that nonsensical things on Billionaires or even Millionaires. I just want to see what the outcome is going to be, if there's an outcome, if they come back, if they even do what most of us think is gonna happen. That's why I can't wait for the season to end. That's why my interest of the sport is just not there. In fact, I have been tempting to count the number of clouds in the sky on a forecast day. I'm not winning at that. I'm not winning at that because the sun gets in my eyes. And when the sun's not in my eyes, I lose count because I only have so many fingers and toes. That's what it is. That is what it is. This season has been a lackluster season because the inevitable is coming around the corner, and I'm just so anxious or aware of what is going to take place, what is going to happen, and what the consequences are, and what the ramifications will be. Robot umps, please, moving the mound one way or the other. Hey, I can live with it. Outlaw or banning exaggerated shifts, having a third baseman play first base, or having a shortstop playing first base, or having a center fielder play shortstop. Regardless, it can be banned, it can be outlawed, it can be all of those things. I'm not bothered, I'm not worried. It is what it is. And it's always Manny being Manny. Go back and review the historical documents. Go back and review the tape. We all know Manny. It's what Manny does. It's what Manny do. This season ending would probably be like a bittersweet celebration. Yay! A team won. But will there be another season? Yay! The team won. Will the league ever be the same again? And these traditionalists, they will fight tooth and nail to keep things as status quo. With that being said, people, fans, fanatics, casual viewers, and everybody in between. 60 to 65% will not come back. 60 to 65% will not come back. They will be poof, gone forever. Gone forever. It's already seen as a sport that has no action. It's already seen as a sport that nothing really goes on. And might I add, the storytellers, the people that call the game, are not very good at their job. The storytellers, for whatever reason, seem as if they've never picked up a book and read a story. So if they never read a story, how would they be able to tell a story? In fact, they can't tell the story, and they aren't good storytellers. Narcissists, most of them. Psycho, I'm not a doctor and I don't play one on TV, but hey, there's some characteristics amongst these storytellers that just aren't good, and we are getting proof because these stories aren't very good. The calling of the game aren't very good. The people that's just up there, I don't know what they're doing. Maybe, just maybe, they are wishing and hoping that they could watch grass grow as well. And that's what they got on their mind. So they aren't focused. They just thinking about when will I get the opportunity to count the blades of grass more than once, more than twice? How about 3 times? Because I might mess up the first 2 times, and practice doesn't make perfect. Perfect practice make perfection. That's what they're thinking. It's gotta be. It's gotta be, because the way they're calling the game, the way they're telling us the story, it's not good. It's not good enough. In fact, it's definitely not what dreams are made of. It's definitely not what dreams are made of. It's not even a nightmare. It's just something to pass the time. It's just, how about this? Noise. Sometimes you're able to block out the noise. Sometimes the noise just tune in, become background. Sometimes the noise just becomes extremely annoying because it is noise. So how can a fan, a casual fan, somebody's just really not into the sport to begin with, get into the sport when the storyteller is annoying? The storyteller is not good. And everything's about them. Always. Yes, me, I. It's okay to think about other people. It's okay to share. It's okay to have an agenda if the agenda is to be one of the best storytellers of all time. Because if you miss, at least you're a storyteller. At least you are a storyteller. So baseball, there are a lot of issues. There are a lot of problems that's taking place and that's going on. Me wishing that the season will go ahead and end is not me saying I don't still love you. It's not me saying I don't still heart you. It's not me saying that you aren't the best or my favorite sport. It's me saying I'm a little fed up. And this will be the way for me to show my displeasure. This would be my way. This would be the way for me to highlight what's wrong what needs to be corrected, what needs to be written down, instead of these unwritten rules that still nobody has seen, but I will still volunteer my services to ghostwrite because they need to be written down. Maybe, just maybe, a strike, a lockout will help correct or make something different, make something a little less mundane, make something a little bit more exciting, just if it's a teeny tiny little bitsy. The way things are going now, I don't see you surviving. The way things are going now, I don't see you surviving, especially the way attention spans are, and you are a game that's long, super duper long. And attention spans, no action, and bad storytellers or bad wannabe storytellers or bad narcissists or bad people that's just saying things about the game. That's not gonna work. That is not going to work. And that's why I would like to see something new. That's why I would like to see something different. Yes, ending the season will bring about that. Even though you've already proven you can make, let's say, changes, that's what we're gonna call it, mid-season. You can make changes mid-season that has some type of effect. But really, I'm asking for a friend. Really? Mid-season? So, baseball, MLB, in my lifetime, this has to be one of the least attractive, least interesting seasons I have experienced. And I know what some of you gonna say. The season isn't over. The playoffs haven't started. The playoffs has not begun, and things will pick up, and things will be interesting, and things will come around. And I push back and say, yeah, but the playoffs only represents so many games. The season is the season, and the best team doesn't necessarily win the World Series, because the best team is the best team. The World Series winner is the hottest team in the playoffs. Mind you, you've already created this playoff hype to begin with that kind of wore out a couple years, but we are going to try to recreate it once again. Yay! I'm happy. As you can see, the joy on my face. And that's because at least I know when the playoffs begin, the season ending will be right around the corner. Then I'll have something to root for. Then I'll have something to cheer about. And only then, the end will be near or closer. But with the way things are going, I don't know if you have the wherewithal to correct these problems, to address these issues, to even let it be known that these are problems to begin with. You're stubborn. It's okay. You are stubborn. It's okay. Go ahead. Relax. Take a couple of breaths. count to 5, walk in a circle, run in a circle, jump up and down, do something to release that tension, do something to release that stress, because being stubborn is only gonna hurt you in the long run. And I'd say, you don't have to listen to traditionalists. We already know what they say isn't true, and they don't have a time machine to hop in and to predict the future accurately and come back to let the rest of us know that we must stay the course, because changing anything will have a butterfly effect on the future. We already know that not to be true. There's only a few people that have time machines, and traditionalists aren't one of them, because they don't believe in futuristic things to begin with. So that's out the picture. You don't have to listen to them. What you do have to listen to are the fans, the fanatics, and the people that care about the game and want to see the game continue to be around. Not even grow, to be around. Because at some point, kids aren't going to want to play. They're going to play other sports. Kids are going to play other sports, and some of the players that's going to start coming through are not going to be the best of the best of the best of the best. Some of the best of the best of the best of the best athletes or stars are going to play other sports, and the league's going to have a drop off. Woo. I said it. The league will have a drop off if they are still around, because some of the best athletes will play other sports moving forward if the sport continues to be not entertaining, not interesting, basically boring to the majority of the people. It's too late for me. I'm hooked. I'm in it for the long haul, even though I may dip in, dip out from year to year, assuming you don't play any years and you come back and you take a few years off, or you take some time off. I'll do what you do. You step one way, I step the other way. We can't get in each other's direction. We can't get in each other's way. We can't play the two-step game. I go right, you go left, and we keep it moving. But that doesn't mean I don't love you. That doesn't mean I don't like you. That doesn't mean any of that. So that 1% that I mentioned, or that 0.1% that I mentioned at the beginning, yeah, you were right. Somewhat, but not for the reasons you think you were. You were right because you have to be right for things to change. You have to. Baseball, baseball, baseball. Major League Baseball. Then there's the minor league issue as well. And they say you gotta save the best for last. The best for last. Without the minor league system functioning, without support, without any of that, are you really about growing the sport and making sure the sport stay around for the long haul? Because we know how important the minor league system is. Do it justice. You know what to do. And if it takes the Millionaires not coming to work anymore so the minor league can stick and stay around, I'm cool with that. I'm okay with that. If you know, you know. And if you don't know, now you have been told, so there's no reason not to know. And I suggest I'd suggest picking up a book and reading a book. It can be any book, and that would help with storytelling. Because it's clear to me that reading may be fundamental, but reading is definitely optional. It's definitely optional.
We're sorry, the number you have dialed is not in service at this time.